in the city of Lowell, where I come from, which also has a very strong presence of recently migrants from Africa, and in particular Kenya, the high school dropout rate in the same period among African American and All Blacks was 3%, compared to 9.3% among whites, 14.8% among Asians, and 15.9% among Hispanics and all Latinos. These are not Dr. George's statistics, to use the name that my patients normally use on me. These are the statistics from Massachusetts Department of Education. And they show that the black kid from Quincy area is not doing very well. Knowing what we know, who is to blame for these grim statistics? The system? Hell no. Students from my first job in a nursing home was a bed maker. That was my first job. I was hired as a bed maker, earning $7.15 per hour. This was devastating for a middle-aged person because of my 40s, who had left Kenya in pursuit of the American dream. $7.15, and the nature of work I was doing was not my idea of the American dream when I embarked on this journey to this country. It was actually a nightmare. However, I had made a commitment to myself and my family back in Kenya that I was going to stay in America, and there was no turning back. You can become physicians, engineers, nurses, or lawyers, provided you want it as badly as that young man wanted to breathe when he was dunked under the water by the group. Give up late night partying, give up being glued on the television set for that favorite night program, give up bad attitude towards teachers and parents, adopt the power and attitude of positive thinking, and the world will be like an oyster in your pocket for you and posterity. Thank you.
The Chuka people have a saying, "Wanakuderenja, no akudie." Wanakuderenja, no akudie. I don't know if you understand that, right? Think about the dog. When the dog is sleeping, when it wakes up, what happens? Oftentimes it stretches, right? So after it stretches, when it stands up, is it in the same position it was when it was sleeping? Exactly. Wanakuderenja, no akudie. The reason I'm saying this is some comments that have been mentioned by several people, and even Mercy mentioned that. Stella, right? Right, and a few others have mentioned about that it's doable. I think that Onakuderenja attest to that. That when you start, it becomes a process because you've started. You are never again in the same position. You do one course, by the end of the semester, you are one step ahead. You do another course, the next time you are at a different place. So it's not always a case that you wait until you have all the resources, you have all the time, you don't have kids, it will never happen. So if you want to get somewhere, you start today. Last time when I was here, I gave some statistics about the US Bureau of Statistics study, and a study by a Harvard professor that showed that children, right, that learned very well in kindergarten are more likely to go to college, earn more, or basically become more successful.
Education is the key for all good things in this world. Is the key. We are proud of those who are going to school to attain knowledge.
Your being black, your accent, your minority position to propel you other than to pull you back. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I think what these young people need to do, someone like Mercy, feel free to go to someone like Mercy or anybody else and talk to them, because you might be thinking you want to go to college but you don't even know how to go about it. Here is Mercy. and actually Dr. Marcy, saying how many scholarships are out there and you may not know. You're probably just saying, I won't go to college because I can't afford it. How will I be able to pay my bills and go to college? So that's what you should do. Go to someone like her or anybody else and talk to them, seek a word of advice or two. So we have Dr. Kiongera who will introduce himself and will be presenting a certificate and a little gift to the graduates. Harari. Daisy Nganga. Jada Jaroga. Rosabelle Maura. Kevin Bogo. Mary Hilda Nganye. Mary Frida Nganye. And next is the high school graduates. And next is the high school graduates. Richie Karaba. Louis Wanjua Muridi. And next are the college graduates. Stella Bacha. Virginia Kamoda. Milka Domo. Dr. Marcy Kamau. And that is it for the graduates. Can we give them another round of applause? Actually, I think they deserve a standing ovation. Can